so my dad's been using my rice constantly. My rice is already almost dead.
Yeah, at least it's being used.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to really use it myself that much.
Oh. Huh?
That crap is still in there. I'm not making a pot pie right now. The stuff my dad is using to clean up the oven is still in the oven.
Thanks, Manny.
Huh?
I just got sneezed on. She's just chilling next to me and just sneezed on me.
Good.
Not good. I don't want to be sneezed on.
Hello?
Oh, I don't want to be sneezed on.
Good.
Not good.
Very good.
Oh, I need that soup.
Oh, not your phone.
Huh?
Okay. Play a match without me.
Yes, join.
Huh?
Strangers. How long do you plan to take?
I'm not even in the room.
I know you're not, but how long do you plan to
I'm making
take?
rice.
Oh, you're making rice.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh. Fine, I'll play a match without you.
How long did you think I was going to take?
I don't know, you said you were going to make burritos. I did not
Yeah,
think
I'm making burritos.
Why must you take so long?
Burritos.
I might want to mess with how sensitive the mouth opening is. Get it?
What physics?
Not the boob physics. But no, with how I usually talk, the mouth doesn't really open that wide. I'm debating if I want to make it. It's doing it pretty decently. Yeah. Boob physics. Fine.
No. Why not?
I don't need that anymore. Oh, I just realized I should stop watching your stream. Otherwise, I'm just going to have...
Boroboros time.
What? I'm just being watched by the void.
Who's the void?
What do you me who's the void. How dare you? Are you saying you
Ask
do
her
not...
who is the void.
Huh?
Ask her who is the void.
She's already looking directly at me. She's like, I know who it is. You don't need to ask.
Yeah,
She's like, you don't need to ask. I know the answers.
basically.
I just went to pet her and she just went full force into my hand. Almost fell backwards. She's a very happy kitty. Oh, did I tell you Pep's meow isn't as crunchy now?
That's good. Her throat was probably just dry then.
She was just like, I show my age for a second.
Basically. I need to show you that I am old.
Can you make sure the world knows I am an old kitty?
Old madam.
Hello, hello.
Hi. I literally just loaded into a game. Why couldn't have you gotten back
Hey.
sooner?
To be fair, I got back, but then I was busy selling blue raspberry suckers for my niece, so... You hear my fan on low, Babs? Aim it, like, straight at the TV, that way I get the breeze from it, but not, like, directly. And can you feed the fish? My TV...
I will come feed the fish.
Also, damn, I didn't know I wasn't allowed to have a day out with my mom.
I'm just saying I'm having to have a game on my
Yeah,
own because
alright.
Nathan's cooking.
You could always, you know, drop out.
I
And wait
could,
5 minutes, Lord.
but do I want
Good.
to?
A game on your own or play with your besties. Decisions.
Oh, are you kidding me? No, okay, I'm fine. For
Here,
a
Lauren, a game on
splits...
your own, or wait 5 minutes.
Maybe I... What the hell is making my ass scream? Because it ain't scene partner,
Brown
that's for
Emmy.
sure.
Hey, Brown Emmy.
What the hell? Oh.
Get your ball. Go get your ball. Good girl. Ow! Miss Ma'am. Give it here. Hand it here.
I'm scared of this
Oh.
hamster.
Lexi. Lexi, do. Get your ball. You silly butt. Give it here. Hey, Lexi. Get your ball. Get the ball. Give it here.
I'm just playing with Calendar Dog.
Huh?
What am I doing?
Oh,
I'm playing.
with Calendar Dog.
Ah, yes. I may have stopped by Walmart on the way home with Mom and gotten her a little glow-in-the-dark squeaky football.
I have no idea if this wraith is tunneling, or if these two are just getting themselves, or this one. Anyway.
Are you doing? I'm assuming you're doing chaos.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear about what's going on with UV8?
No.
Killers are now getting classes instead of just killer class.
Oh yeah, I heard that one.
Did you hear
And then
about
we
the
also
free new
get
killers?
and we also are going to have a very small window of getting flashlight saves.
Yep. I might be able to figure it out because I'm good at flashlight saves. I just gotta try and remember the timing.
From what I was seeing, is you're gonna have to start it, like, basically as soon as they start picking up, you're gonna have to start shining on their face.
Okay, so it's a bit earlier.
Yeah. From what they were showing on the trailer, anyway.
Here comes the kitties.
That one is dead.
What?
No, not no, not the cats. I'm talking about the survivor.
Alright, how could you kill the kitties?
Damn.
No. No.
What's funny is I knew what you meant, but I thought it'd be funnier to respond.
I didn't even fully process what had happened until it was too late.
You're welcome.
Like heals? Would you like heals?
Also, do not mind me, I am sick.
But you would not like heals, alright. They might have liked heals, but wanted to finish that first. Yeah, well, I wasn't just gonna stand there and wait for them.
You wanted to stand there and wait for them.
Does Wraith only care about killing that one person?
They may have been an asshole to him.
Maybe. Oh, nope, he's chasing me now. It's just he went a very long time without chasing anyone. Like,
I have miscalculated something. I have miscalculated the fact that I cannot open my jaw wide enough to put a dum-dum sucker past my teeth.
oh,
And I'm sitting here with a Charms blow pop, and I'm trying to figure the math out.
you got this, you
Like-
figured it out.
I'm sitting here like,
Just break your teeth.
dude, I might.
That's the only way to get it in. Break your teeth.
Look, you're talking to a person who used to chew jawbreakers. Like, open them up and immediately start crunching them.
To be fair, it is fun to crunch on them.
It is.
Like,
It has bad, half-broken teeth. I wonder what could have happened. You know, as a kid, I used to love biting through suckers and jawbreakers.
to be fair, when I was in middle school, I'd sit there and chew through straws.
Me, but with the DS styluses.
Those things were great to chew on, though.
My question is, why were they so good to chew? They were the best.
They knew their audience.
Mom used to come to me and she's like, why the fuck do I have to keep buying you new ones? How do you keep losing them? And I'm like, they stop going into the thing and staying in the thing. And she's like, but why? They're not made to just fall out. They're made to stay. What are you doing to them?
Did you
Nothing. I'm just taking care of them. Catches me playing like an hour later after she buys me a brand new pack, and she's like, why are you chewing it?
Because it's great. This man only wanted those two dead. He is... okay. I'm just gonna go work on a jet.
Take it off you.
He only chased me, hit me once, and left. And my game
He
decided...
he may have been checking to see if you were going to start teabagging him.
No, I was literally just staring him down. At least after he went to AFK. It'd be great if the game quit freezing.
Her name is Freeze Pop. I don't know why you expect anything different. You're welcome. But
How dare you?
Ow!
Are you okay?
I bit through it.
Oh. I got these disconnected. Was it a...
The teeth or the candy?
Hey, I got disconnected. I don't... It's just jumping down.
It's because I'm...
We'll have a 6-second ban. So fair. I had no say in that. Even the game was like, oh, the dedicated server is not responding. We're gonna penalize you for it.
Hey there, brown hammy. You get mad at me,
But
don't
I
you?
keep looking at my model because...
Oh, Jesus, yep, you're getting mad at me.
Why are you harassing the hamster?
Why are you calling the rabbit a hamster?
He's talking to a hamster right now. He's not talking to Latte.
No, Latte's a hamster.
No, there's 2 hamsters upstairs.
I'm talking to brown hammy.
Does that one not have a name yet?
Not that I don't know. I told my dad to call it Brownie.
Hammy and Brownie.
I'm just having a hamster.
You don't like Brownie?
I've never actually owned it. Bunnies, cats, and dogs. And a bird.
Depending on the breed you get, they can be really fucking sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But I do not recommend the Russian hamster.
Yeah,
They are Satan's spawn.
My other best friend, Anouk, has... I believe they have 1 hamster? They have a few they've had a few hamsters. And they always tell me how sweet their hamsters are.
Oh, you're supposed to only have one friend.
That is not how my brain works.
It's me or no one else.
Man, I need to play game. Damn.
No, you don't.
No game.
My hand is being heard on.
Are you being mauled by the Nixuwu?
Her name is not Nitsuo.
Nixu was just...
Look, I have at least backed off where I don't do it every single time. Once in a blue moon, I'm still gonna do it.
I guess.
Nixuwu is her nickname.
Oh, why? Oh, I just felt a squish against my finger. Don't put your eye on my finger.
God.
She's so happy about it too.
At least it's not Jim.
Yeah.
So would it be really insensitive to ask what happened to you regarding the whole eye thing, or would you prefer do not talk about it?
Oh no, I've told people multiple times.
It's really insensitive.
Damn, I'm just an asshole.
You want more in depth or just a very basic 1 sentence?
What you are comfortable with. I've just never heard, and I've always been worried to ask.
I'm fine with either entirely. I'm just wondering how much thought you want put into it.
It doesn't bother me that much. I can hear details. It's visually seeing things that freak me out more.
I won't go that far into detail. At all, it's...
But it is absolutely...
I guess either way it'd be like a footnote. Friend and I were walking with, walking sticks. I tripped over hers, dropped mine teeter-tottered, and went into my eye.
Ah, I see.
And it broke my lens. And I have a cataract now.
I...
Thank you for sneezing on me, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I'm not sure how to respond, but that is not what I was expecting in all honesty.
It is a kind of... Also, my game froze, so if I DC, that is not my doing.
You're good.
But honestly, to be fair, I don't know what you would expect.
I don't know, honestly.
Oh, you want to know what added a cherry on top?
What?
That was Mother's Day when I was like 6 or 7.
I see.
My mom mentions it's like it was not a great Mother's Day
Lauren
gift.
just went back in and it's like, Happy Mother's Day.
She holds it against you.
No, she doesn't. Especially because I actually had no say in it, and yeah, I got disconnected.
I saw.
Damn game.
Does your computer need the restart?
I don't think so. I don't... Ma'am, I need to use my mouse. Ma'am. I'm not going to record this for you. This is... Damn it, Meeks. But... Yeah, to be fair, I don't know what you would have expected, but even then, it's... not... I don't think anyone would expect that.
Right?
Like, to be fair, I think because of how I preface what not to talk about around me, or show me for that matter, you can get an idea, at least, of something went in, but I don't think anyone would
Right.
Yeah, it was a stick. To be more specific,
Yeah,
it was
though,
a bamboo stick, so I'm like, I guess it's not irrationally, but I'm afraid of bamboo to an extent. I get really uncomfortable around bamboo.
There, as all get out.
I've had a teacher being asked to me about it
I'm
once.
trying to help her get more comfortable with
What'd she
bamboo.
do?
Oh, he. We were doing some kind of project, and for some reason he was carrying around a bamboo stick. And I asked him kindly, it's like, can you not put that too close to me? I'm very uncomfortable with it. And then he just...
And he was...
He sat there and was talking, continued to talk to me, kept getting closer to me with it, and pointing at me while he was talking with the stick.
Dude, I'd have to have fucking reported his ass to the admins.
Oh, I did. I remember
What'd they say?
I told my dad, and he was like, no. That's no. Because my dad was an ass, but, like, he did care for me at least. And defend me.
Right.
But, oh, I had so many problems with this teacher. But... So I ended up having to go to the principal anyway because he was causing problems. And I mentioned it to the teacher. Or the teacher, the principal. And my dad was on the phone with us. While I was in her office. And I mentioned that situation, and the teacher's like, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. How dare you? I didn't do that. And it's like, I wouldn't lie about that. That is something I care deeply about and makes me uncomfortable. And my dad's like, she wouldn't lie about that at all.
Right, like... Logic would dictate, hey, just fucking look. And clearly something happened, like, whether the teacher knew the details or not, like, there's no need for you to fucking lie about that.
But no, this teacher wasn't great at all. He had problems with every single class. Literally, it was so bad at one point, he got called to the principal's office and had to leave class. And it was, we were left with a substitute for a little bit. And when we left for lunch, he had come back from the principal's office. And he was talking to the substitute and was saying, like, So how bad were they? They were horrible, weren't they? They're just so bad. They don't work. They're so loud. They're so rowdy. And the substitute's like, they were angels. What are you talking about? He's like, that can't be true. I don't know a
That's
single
not my
class
guess.
or person who liked this man.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't need you on my head. But yeah, so
I might be leading him to all the boons.
With him.
And I've befriended the mans.
Ah, damn it! I burned my rice. Alright.
Thank you for the follow. But yeah, no one liked that teacher. I don't think I had ever heard one person, and like I said, he got called to the principal's office because there were so many complaints.
I don't fucking doubt it.
Not
This
to
dude sounds like a fucking ass.
Oh, he was. Not to mention. Oh, there's two more things actually, but one of them was I had called home. I had called my mom to get taken home because I was sick, and she had come out to the courtyard where I was for lunch to come get me, and he saw her walking toward me and flagged her down. It was like, your daughter is so bad. She doesn't listen, she doesn't do this, she doesn't do that. My mom's looking at him, and keep in mind, my mom is also a teacher.
Right.
And she's like, I am here to get my daughter because she is sick. And he's like, well, you need to hear about all this. And she's just sitting there like, this is so unprofessional. What are you doing? Because, like I said, she explained it to me. He chased her down.
God.
And then years later, I happened to see him at a Goodwill, and luckily he didn't recognize me. But I just heard him talking to someone else, and then they were just like, oh, are you still teaching? He's like, no, it got so bad. All the students were such garbage. I couldn't deal with them. It's like, dude, you were the problem. What do you mean we were the garbage?
Hey, it's almost as if other people don't put up with your bullshit.
But like, my mom talks about it constantly still. It's like, that was so unprofessional. And if I remember right, she mentioned it to the principal or something while she was leaving. She was like, there's a problem with that. I'm picking up my daughter because she's sick. I should not be flagged down to hear about how my daughter is in class. That's what a parent-teacher conference is for. Or a call home
Fucking
or something.
right.
Not chasing me down in the middle of the school.
If you're that fucking bad, have the principal deal with you. God. Reminds me of my fucking teacher, Miss Collins, in 4th grade. She was a raging fucking cunt. I hated her. And I think I've told you about the book fair thing of like, we had a book fair, I bought this tiny ass little journal for $1.
Yeah,
and
also not you.
Okay, so yeah. So like later, it was just a few years ago. Mom ends up. Are you gonna kick it, sir? Oh, you're helping. Okay. Mom ends up running into her, and she's like, "Oh, hey, I was Emily's teacher." And Mom was like, "Yeah, I know who you are." Oh, I loved having Emily in my class. She was such a sweetheart, always did her work on time, and she was such a delight. And Mom was just like, yeah, so why were you such a bitch to her? Oh, what do you mean? I loved her. And she's like, well, she hated you, so I'm not sure where you're coming from here.
Yeah, I've only had a problem with 2 teachers in my life, and I guess technically 3 if you count my 4th grade? Yeah, 4th grade. But even then, I didn't really have a problem with her. Extent. But there were 2 teachers I flat out had problems with. And my parents constantly would mention, because, like, they'd get calls from the principal of like Lauren's being a real bad student and stuff, and they're
I
like,
cannot imagine being a bad student is my thing.
um, and my mom has my mom has directly told me it's like if you had a problem with a teacher, it was something to do with them because you never have problems with them. So it's something to do with them because usually I'd still just suck it up. Like another
Right.
teacher I had, she sucked her teeth constantly, waved her finger in my face.
Oh god.
She was horrible. So I had points deducted from my papers and stuff because I would doodle on them.
Nah, fuck that shit.
And she was like, well, you're going to have to get a note or something saying you're allowed to because I'm not okay with it. So you're gonna have to get like a note saying, you're allowed to draw on your work, or you have to, or have a piece of paper. Because that's another thing. I wasn't allowed to have a piece of paper out to draw on.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, let me guess, you weren't allowed to have like a scrap piece of paper to doodle on.
Yeah, I tried to take one out, and she's like, no extra paper, only your work. It's like, I need to draw. What do I draw on? So I just started eating it, and then eventually I got like, I was only there for like, I only properly participated for like 2 months, maybe a month. And oh, I eventually got a paperback that would have been 100, and it was graded down to like 70 at best, I think.
You're not matching our shirts, by the way.
I do not have that shirt. I can almost guarantee I do not have that shirt. Yeah, I do not. Okay, it doesn't matter anyway.
I'm just over here causing trouble.
But she had, like I said, I got a paperback that would have been 100, but she took so many points off because of the. You okay, baby? She's completely fine. Just fell off my desk.
Yes, mother. Crave violence.
But like I said, I got a paperback that was like 70 when it should have been 100 just because of my doodling.
No, fuck that.
And
see, my mom would have been in that fucking office, like, excuse the hell. I mean, well, the doodles. Well, I don't give a shit about the doodles. I want you to tell me what questions she got wrong that made it to where this is an acceptable grade.
oh,
Well,
yeah.
she got the question right, but the doodles. Again, I don't give a fuck about the doodles. What did she get wrong that deserves this grade?
Yeah, my mom mentioned stuff like that. She was like, I can't believe that. But, like I said, she had eventually says, like, you need a note or something saying you're allowed to. So I got one from a vice principal.
Mm-hmm.
And, after that is when I got that paper that... After that is when I got the paper that went from 100 to 70 because of my doodles.
Yeah, absolutely the fuck not.
And I remember, like, someone went to her and was just like, I don't remember if it was me or my parents, and it's just like, I have a note that says I'm allowed to. She's like, I don't care. And, after that, because of her...
I'm in a pallet.
I'm not making it to you.
Yes, you are. You just had to try.
Oh, I need to get out.
I'm just backseat gaming, and I can't even see the game.
You can't even see anything. You're in the kitchen cooking. But...
You make it sound like I'm blind. I can't see anything.
But because of how she would talk to me and waved her finger and stuff, and after that situation, I made a choice of, like, I do not care if I fail. I'll retake the class. I'll do credit recovery. I do not care. I want nothing to do with her. If I continue participating in class, I am going to end up getting in worse trouble because I snap at her.
Right.
And then, so I flat out quit working. Hell, I started even, like, taking naps and stuff. I think I just heard my mom laugh.
Oh, ye old teachers have pissed me off, so I stopped trying method. I'm very familiar with this.
Yeah, so I started taking naps and stuff, and, it even got to a point that, like, another student didn't want to carry his book in, and he noticed I wasn't paying attention. He was like, hey, do you have your textbook? And I was like, yeah, here, you can use it. And, eventually she's like, no, you can't be loaning your textbook out. Like, but he's actually using it. You can't be doing that. So despite her, I started sleeping on the textbook.
I'd literally just have to say, fuck that. I'm allowed to, because it's my fucking textbook, not yours.
Yeah, but like I said, despite her, I started sleeping on the damn thing. I just sit there with my arms crossed over it, asleep on it. And
Would you like to hear my school rebellion?
sure.
So, mine happened in 8th grade. I had a really shitty science teacher, a really shitty math teacher. I'd broken my wrist earlier in the year, and teachers were like, it was those two specifically that were like, oh, it's your right wrist that's broken. And I'm like, yeah, I can't write because of this. Or no, I'd had surgery on my hand. I broke my wrist a couple years ago, or before this. But they were like, oh, well, you can still write using your hand. It's simple enough. And I'm like, I literally have a doctor's note that says I cannot write. And, well, then use your left hand. I'm like, I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. I don't know what you want from me.
Do you want papers you can't read?
Right, and they're like, well, you give chicken scratch anyway. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's not really my fault.
Imagine how much worse it'll be.
But
the most elegant handwriting you've ever seen.
sorry, trying to focus and do two things at once.
Yeah, it's fine.
But, so basically, the science teacher is just like, well, you're gonna have to go to the office, and they're gonna have to write an exception for you. And you're gonna be getting zeros on all your grades until you can start writing again. And I'm like, I can take my stuff orally, which is what they told me to tell y'all, and here's the doctor's note, or a copy of it. I'm not supposed to be writing a bunch of papers. Well, I don't care, you can do your work like everybody else. So I get up, leave her fucking class, go towards the office, and I'm like, hey, they're refusing to acknowledge the exception. What do I do? Oh, God.
I was very confused for a second till I remembered the mimic exists. I was like, why are you trapped?
Oh, he's not playing around with me on the mimic.
Oh,
I'm getting worried.
that explains a lot.
But the office is like, you gave him the doctor's note. I'm like, yeah, she doesn't care. She's basically saying I should just be doing my work and writing left-handed anyway. And they're like, you're not left-handed. I'm like, I'm fully aware, but they actively do not care.
Also, rip burritos.
So she's... Rip. So she's like, okay, well, I suppose take this. And it's literally a note from the principal himself who's like, Emily can take her stuff orally, or you can just give her in instant A's because she is not to be writing per doctor's instruction. And oh, that pissed her the fuck off that the office agreed. She thought I was making it up. She was absolutely convinced I was making this shit up.
Yeah, because, you know, you can make up the fact your arm is broken.
Right. Well, also, I love that we both got Champion of Light.
Even if you try hard enough.
She ended up going to where, or for her, she was like, well, you can take things orally, but I don't know when I'll have time to do it. And I was like, all right, okay, just whenever. Like, I can come up here during lunch if you want and just go get my lunch and come back up here. No, that won't work. I want to enjoy my lunch too. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know when else would be an okay time to do it. Just let me know and I'll come do it. She tried to work the system to where I just didn't have the chance because she was too busy. And then also tried to make it to where I couldn't just get the instant A. And I eventually went to the office after like a week of this shit. And I'm like, hey, she's not finding time for my assignments, and she's also like very convinced I'm not getting the A's. So I'm like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But as of right now, like, she's threatening me that my grade's an F in her class because of a week of missed assignments because I won't write.
Because of her.
And they're like, right. And they're like, we told her how to handle this. And I said, I know, but she's still refusing to do it and says I'm just being a baby. And they're like, oh my god. Okay, we'll handle this. Thank you. And yeah, fuck him up, Lauren.
Okay, that one wasn't even justified, dude.
Oh, really was it?
And I'm dead. And I'm only 22.
Oh. Oh.
No 22.
Look, I almost made the joke and thought, no, I know what she meant.
Y'all are mean.
I didn't make the joke.
You said you were thinking about it. You're both mean.
I did.
But yeah, no, Office basically said, don't worry, we'll fix it.
Holy hell.
And just, they advised me that for the rest of the time that I had her class, just when it was her time for her class, just come sit in the office instead. I'm like, well, what about what I'll learn? They're like, you're not going to learn anything substantial in the 2 weeks that you're going to be coming down here, because I only had like 2 weeks left of the thing. And they're just like, we're not putting you through this, because clearly she's taking this out on you. And that's how they handled it. So, cool. Then math teacher was like, numbers are different than letters. They said, you don't need to be writing sentences. Numbers aren't sentences. I'm like, it's no writing at all, but I can't do this. And she was also she also became team use your left hand. I'm like, you complain about my handwriting on a good day. I don't think you want this. And she's like, you can make it look nice and neat for me. And I'm like, I actively can't.
That's not
I
how
have
that works.
Not for you.
I'm like, I have graphexia. Like, I don't know what you expect. Because I can't write good on a good day. And she's just like, well, you need to suck it up. So I get up out of her class and go straight to the office. I'm like, hey, she's also pulling the same crap as my homeroom teacher. And they're like, okay. So they overhead paged her and they said, you're to get off of Emily Derrick's, how did they word it? They worded it some way of like, get off her ass, like, she's fine, and no, she will not be doing work. You can either ask her questions verbally or give her the instant A. It's your choice, but she is not to be writing homework for you. And so she sent me back down with a note of, can I listen during class, go home with my homework, and have a parent fill it out for me, And they said, yeah, that's fine, but you're not to be expecting her to do it. So basically, she would send me home with my homework, and I'd sit there with Grandma. And what was supposed to be happening is Grandma asked me the questions, I tell her the answer, and her fill it out. And then, like, her sign at the top of, like, she verifies that, yes, I answered it, not her. What actually happened is Grandma just did the homework and signed. I loved it. But,
Imagine. Also, two questions. First
Grandma.
off, was my mom
Boy.
audible? I'm assuming she was.
do what?
Was my mom audible when she yelled?
No.
Oh, actually,
Second
very
question.
surprised.
Is your name Emily?
Huh?
Second
I
question.
heard my
Is
name.
your name Emily?
Okay, mom yelled at one of the cats, but I thought it was audible because it was damn loud.
No, I didn't hear anything.
But I was also about to ask, did you see the video I sent you?
Not yet, no. I found a hex.
So
That's my
figure
hex.
it out. This one.
Thanks for distracting her while I pop her totem.
God.
Hey!
I tried to vault in so I could stop it. It didn't really work though.
Rude as hell, bird lady. Rude as hell.
Rude as bird.
Rude bird.
Rude bird.
Ah, crap.
I'm heading right back. But, math teacher, we worked that shit out pretty fucking quickly. Later in the year, though, is when I got accused of, it was the guidance counselor's son who made the accusation that I threatened to, quote, bite his head off and kill him that way.
Oh my god.
Did you try?
I got your totem, bitch!
I just want to mention I keep going out of my way to try to distract her so you could finish.
I appreciate because you running out of there and taking a hit so it let me do it.
Yeah, because I was just like, I cannot let her get in there immediately. I have to distract her for at least a second.
I'm so happy that I got the totem.
Oh, wait, you're injured. Sorry, Leon. Oh, gender fluid bird.
But, yeah, we were in my art class, and my art teacher, Miss Crane, fucking loved me and always had me doing, like, her little helpful tasks throughout the day. And she was like, hey, honestly, yeah. Me and my art teachers, I was absolutely the pets.
Oh, one thing I didn't mention, that teacher, the bamboo stick, he was an art teacher.
Oh, God.
The only art teacher I've ever had a problem with.
Yeah, I probably would have gotten on with him just fine, other than the bullshit with you.
No, you wouldn't have.
He was that bad.
Like I said, with my mom has meant.
I don't know what it did.
I don't know either. Like I said, my mom has mentioned if I had a problem with a teacher, that teacher had to have been really bad. And
Yeah.
like, one way to put it, he wasn't happy that I got a grade high enough to get out of doing his final exam.
Odd.
So
he's a bitch baby on top of that.
Yeah, he was mad I got out of doing his final exam. It's just like, buddy. But
What
no,
the hell?
I couldn't get along with him at all, and if I can't, I guarantee you couldn't have. Because he was
Now I will say, the math teacher that was like, just use your left hand, she was one of those that's like, nobody could really get on with.
Mhm.
But end of the day, like, I could come up and be like, hey, how you doing? And she'd be all grouchy and bitchy, and I do that overly happy, bubbly personality shit at her and wear her ass down. And by the end of the year, I could walk in and she'd say, oh, hey, Emily, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. How are you? So, like, I managed to wear her ass down, but it was not easy.
I could imagine. But yeah, like I said with that comment,
And that's
when
all
I
that's
saw
for your
him,
teacher.
when I saw him at a store, there was no. Damn it!
Okay, I'm going for Girl on Hook then.
I was trying to take the hit for him and it didn't work.
Doesn't need difficult.
So sorry.
I can go get Leon here in a sec.
I got Leon. I'm so sorry because I was trying to brute force finish healing him. And like
Yeah.
I tried to take the hit, but it didn't work out.
It didn't, Leon.
It never Leons.
Let me rephrase it. It didn't Leon the way she wanted.
Oh my god. Oh, I
Sorry,
don't
Lord.
I don't get I need to pop out chat.
What happened?
I have to get viewers things.
But, so yeah, I got accused of making a threat to, his name was Kyle Crass, and it never fucking happened. Like, even the art teacher, nobody bothered to come and ask Miss Crane of, hey, did this happen? It was your class after all. Nobody bothered to do it. And
Why in the world would
when I'm talking to Mr. Black about it, who was our vice principal at the time, he's like, I believe you didn't do it. I think they're just trying to find a way to get you out of school. I'm like, well, I don't know what to do because I didn't do this and I would never do this. And he's like, I'm sorry, but rules are rules and we have to take this seriously. And his exact words to me are, treat this like it's a vacation, is my best advice to you. Talk to Mr. Webb, our principal at the time, and he literally goes, I don't care, I know you did this, he's a good upstanding boy, and his mom's a good upstanding principal of ours. He would never lie about something like this. And mom comes in and mom's like, I know my child didn't do this, and basically tells him, it's okay, Emily, we're gonna go to the zoo, don't worry about these fuckers. So I got a zoo trip out of it. But oh boy, I came back and I was 1,000 levels of fed up and done with that school when I came back.
Justified.
I would either spend all my time in the art room doing art stuff with Miss Crane or helping her out, and she wasn't like opposed, she was actively letting me. As soon as I came back, she's like, why were you gone for a week, hun? Because nobody bothered to talk to her. And I'm like, oh, I got suspended for a week. What'd you do? Told her what they accused me of, and she's like, it was my class. Why didn't anybody ask me? You didn't do that. I'm like, I'm fully aware I didn't do it, but yeah, this is what they said. And she's like, I really wish somebody would have come and asked me, because I absolutely would have defended you. That's so heinous. You didn't do it. And I shrugged my shoulders, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do, because it's messed up my grade for the rest of the year. And she's like, well, you just come spend your time in my class, and you can hang out in here all you want. Oh, yay, another Mori.
Yay.
But
I got 4 birds.
whenever we took a break for Christmas break, I think, it changed where our science teacher, she was our science and another class. And it stopped to where there was a new teacher taking over for her on one of them. And that poor man, because he was just some little poor student teacher, I probably was his hardest student he's ever had to deal with. And I will forever feel guilty because he didn't deserve shit. But they ran out of seats. And I was sitting, getting to look out the window for class and not have to actually focus any. Wouldn't do my work, wouldn't do this, wouldn't do that. Argued back about fucking everything. And he's just like, are you gonna do your work today? Nope. Oh. I'm gonna have to call your mom. Okay, I don't give a shit. Very distracted, very hardly able to focus on story anymore, sorry.
I do not blame you. I am so sorry.
I blame you.
I did not know that's where you were.
I was making my way to this gin.
I'm taking her away. I'm sorry.
Okay. You're good.
Probably gonna end up going down.
At least you have a hook left.
Yay.
Yeah, I do. Damn. Tried to avoid a hit. It just, for a split second, it looked like she was trying to Mori me. Yeah.
She probably was.
In a minute, because I'm in the middle of a game. Okay.
I'm gonna get you, and we need to run off of the hook and away.
Oh yeah. I know. You can leave off of me. I have self-care. Not. Oh, hi.
How could you then? Reverting back to the roots.
Shit.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Kiss me.
I hear it.
Fine, you want burrito? Fine, you want burrito? I made good burrito. They're pod thai flavored.
I got it. Lexi Lou, where you going? It's my Lexi Lou. Hi, baby. Was I gone for forevers today? Come here. Hi, baby girl. Mwah. You need to be held like a baby? You need to be held like a baby? Oh, goodness. Oh, she just gotta be held like a baby. Yeah, her do. She's just a little
Sure, you're not sick of
baby.
me. I am eating up.
Is that her? Where's your new ball? Where did you throw your ball to?
Deal with these being.
Are they bots, I'm guessing?
Yeah, they're bots trying.
The life of a VTuber.
Yeah, what?
They will
Yes,
come to
I
the
heard you.
mountains.
Oh.
She's a puppy. She's a puppy. Who's sniffins? Will you sniff Newtons? Huh?
Uh-huh.
What? Oh, okay. You be held in bed, I see. I see. Nice job.
Which fridge is it in? Fridge side? Okay. I will be right back. I need to.
Take them.
Okay, we'll be here.
Are you almost done with your burrito?
I am now making a pot pie.
Huh?
I am now making a pot pie.
Into the burrito.
I have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 burritos.
Oh, you're making burritos to.
Yep,
Have decided not to make any more
7 burritos.
or to eat.
I mean, I'm only making one to eat myself, and the rest of them are freezing. I'm getting frozen.
And what's with the pot pie?
And then I'm gonna make some breakfast burritos. I have pot pie filling.
That doesn't explain why you're making the pot pie.
Because I made pot pie filling.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
Alrighty. I should have used this one for the top. This one looks nice. I am almost done doing everything I need to do. Woohoo! I'm dropping stuff.
You wanna go fetch? You want it? Come here. Come here. Lexi. Come here. Sit. Pretty? Yes. Good girl. Bring here. Yes.
The ugliest looking pot pie.
Oh, goodness. Bring here. Lexi, bring here. Come on. Give me here. Come on. What you got? You got a toy? Oh, goodness. Her got a toy. I'm gonna sit and tear it up. Okay. Have fun. Yeah, you got a new toy. Gotta tear it up. Bring back. Get your ball. Hey. Lexi, give it here. conveniently over there.
Plastic down.
I don't have any. Thank you. Give me your ball. Give me... Okay. Don't care about ball no more. Oh. Oh, I did get my Switch back.
Gonna play some more, oh,
Yes.
I like how I mentioned about getting my passport, and my Facebook is all like, "Here, have some airport
You're
stuff."
very quiet. I can't hear you very easy.
Is that better?
Yeah, a little bit. 1 second though. Do it, babe.
Very good.
Ow.
Switch back.
You did. Yes, I appreciate it. Yeah, I was out. Can you give me her ball back? Oh, it's right here. Okay, I'm back. What were you saying?
Welcome back. I mentioned on Facebook I got my passport, and now Facebook is all like, "Here, have some airport travel." Bunch of different companies are trying to sell me airline tickets.
So you're coming down the 30th, and then what day are you heading back?
December 3rd.
Okay. Not to encroach on y'all getting to spend IRL time together, but it would be really nice if I could figure out a way to get over that way. And us all get to hang out, since the likelihood of me going to Canada is very slim to none.
It'd be nice. Play some real life DBD.
That could be really fucking fun.
Just kidding. Could be scary. Just imagine
Nah.
some random dude comes to join us, and it's they're dressed as Myers.
I'll just sit down and cry.
I am doing the last bit of stuff I need to do. Just gotta put all my burrito crap away. Goodbye burritos. Until next time. I'm just getting eyed down by a bunch of cats.
It's the chorus of meows that I just
Here you go,
heard for
kitties.
me.
You heard all the meows.
Uh-huh.
Here you go, kitties. Here you go, kitties. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, maybe 14 cats we got. fine. We'll be back.
Sorry, I was kidding. I was gonna say it'd be funny if you get back in time and me and you load into a match without her.
Pretty much, yeah. There we go. I got my pot pie ready. I just gotta throw my burrito stuff in the fridge. Burrito stuff is now in the fridge. And I still have some pot pie filling left. Yeah. I'll throw that in a bowl.
Okay. Good sit. Can you, Lexi? Good spin. Up. Up. Lexi, up. Squirrel. Yes. Can you? Pretty. Pretty. Speak. Spin. Down. Up. Up. Squirrel. Yes. Good girl. Did you inhale it? Jesus. Yep.
It must have been that good.
It's just a little bit of garlic bread crust. Come here. Come here. Oh, goodness. He is such a treat motivated dog. Doing? Oh, I'm so glad I moved my face, or you would have bashed my jaw. You would have. You didn't care who you were about to hit. Who doesn't ever care? It's just, oh, puppy needs to have the puppy in the way. That's it. Or he's gonna be a famous puppy. Are you a famous dog? You wanna come lick? You wanna lick the bottle? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Give me a ball.
I threw my dog in that contest.
There's a bunch more still going.
I should go and upload one. There is a calendar I wanted to try again. I don't know if you've seen it.
I've not seen any calendars.
Dogs pooping in beautiful places.
Ah, I see. Lexi taking a shit in my living room today.
A beautiful place.
To be determined.
I'm back for
Not as beautiful. Damn, and we were so enjoying just our alone time.
Wow, okay, I'll leave.
No!
One of my best friends and my husband do not care about me.
I didn't say nothing.
You didn't say anything against
all
it
right.
either.
Sure, you did not say nothing.
I guess you're right.
Did you see the video yet, by the way?
Oh, shit, no. I was busy eating garlic bread and opening gum, because I'm sure gum right now is a good idea.
Totally. Don't do it.
I thought you were
Too late.
saying opening up your gums.
I fucking wish.
That reminds me, honestly, of a story that happened with my dad. My dad didn't have really good teeth. And, he was having, like, really bad problems. So, like, things would hurt the nerves of his teeth a lot because they were really worn down. And before he could go and get them, removed so he could get dentures, I had brought home Pop Rocks. And I told him, it's like, oh, hey, I have Pop Rocks. And he's like, give me some. Like, no! You don't want these. He's like, give me some. It's like, are you sure? And he's like, yes, give me some now.
He's like, look, I know what I'm signing up for.
Thing is, he immediately put them in his mouth. They start popping, and then my mom hears screaming across the house. Just, damn it, crap. How could you, why'd you do this to me? Why'd you let me do this? You brat. Luckily, it was one of the times he said that lovingly. I'm just sitting there like, I warned you.
You did multiple times.
You're the one who wanted the Pop Rocks. It was so bad. But I'll be able to have like a game or two. Probably just a game. I don't know how long it'll take. And then I'll have to hop off for a few so I can go eat. Then I can come back and I'll keep playing if you guys are up for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up all night, so I'm good.
I'm just not up for it.
And Nathan, are you working tomorrow?
I'm just gonna put my pot right here. Tomorrow is Saturday. When have I worked Saturday and how many months?
I need to check. Also, I just want to mention Discord just cut you off, so all I heard is, I need to place my pot, and that was it. Discord's like, no. It's not a pot pie, it's just pot.
Let me just place my pot down.
Also, my hands smell like onion. My mom had me cut onions. I found out I'm not very susceptible to, my eyes watering.
Hey, that's good.
I didn't have that problem at all while I was
Have a
cutting
weak
them.
onion.
I didn't have that problem at all, though. I just am dealing with the fact my hands reek right now. And it's driving me nuts because I don't like the smell of onion.
If you've got like piece of stainless steel you can go rub your hands on, it'll help.
Not sure. I can deal with it. It's not like the worst smell in the world.
It could be garlic.
Garlic?
Jarred garlic.
Garlic.
Oh. I was so confused because it just cut you off and it was like, yeah, she said garlic. And it's like, what the hell is garlic?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Just stupid. But, I gonna ask, did you see the video? Because I want you to see Neeks being so
Yes, I
desperate for
did.
attention.
Yes, I did. That's what Himiko does on the daily.
Also, I can just sit down on the couch. She'll be between the, our sliding glass door and the couch. We can't open it, so our couch is in front of it. And I'll sit down. Literally this morning, I asked my mom, it's like, where's Neeks? And she's like, isn't she in her usual box? And it's like, no, she's not. And I sit down on the couch while I'm talking to my mom, and then the couch is entirely on my blind side when I'm talking to my mom. So I sit down, and all of a sudden, I just hear a motor start, and I'm like, oh, there she is.
She's like, I've been summoned.
I can literally glance at her, and I hear purring.
She's like, attention, mother. Yes, give me.
No, I just sat
Also,
down and
real
she started purring so heavily, and I was like, oh, okay, I don't need to search for her. There she is.
Oh, there's the first match.
Maybe I will have to restart this.
Who DC'd?
Is that really a question
There
you
was
need
one.
to ask?
It's not showing that you did. I don't show that any of us DC'd.
I mean, my thing is loading now, but like,
It shows you escaped and that none of the other ones. And then I don't know. Maybe it was you since you're the only one with an escape icon.
I'm cheating.
Lauren cheated.
I'm gonna get reported now. Even though it's not even my doing.
Nathan, I was gonna ask, you've had your wisdom teeth out, right?
Yep.
Okay. Did they put stitches in your mouth?
Yes.
Okay. So the top stitch, the way that he put it in, and he even let me know like this might happen because of how close everything was back there. It's like turned over to the side, and now the stitch is literally embedded into my cheek, and I'm not sure what to do. The bottom stitch is already done falling out, but the top one is decided, no, we're going to cause more issues. And it's what's keeping my mouth fucking sore as hell.
I'm going to.
I'd say give it a little bit more time.
I will try.
I'm going to restart dead.
We could go do our dailies and party animals before it turns over.
Those matches can be shorter.
They usually are.
I will be right back. I see
Hi.
that smile, Lauren.
It's not a smile. Why are you being right back?
I was gonna go drop off this pot pie. We can have some party animals game.
Okay, so we're loading up party animals.
Yes. Who the hell is
Okay.
mine?
We're gonna
There it
load
is.
up.
Yes.
Right, Lauren. We're playing some cassette beast now.
Just worked for. It's not the game.
I hate that everybody's like selling their moth dogs and shit lately, but I'm like, I don't know what to do.
I saw the one. That one a moth dog? Well, kinda. That I can't remember the name of them.
There's that pink one, which is a Plothy, and then someone else just posted a moth dog and a Plothy together.
Yeah, Plothy. That's what it was. I saw that one,
Yeah.
and it's like, I would honestly really love to get that, but it's like I do not have money to be spending.
Well, thankfully, Danny wants to keep the Plothy rule what it originally is, so it's only I think it is only $35. Also, there are a lot of bunnies in the shop right now.
I must see. My game had finished loading up. But
Ori is also in the shop.
I want to get the what is this one called? Rabbit God Carrot.
The what?
Rabbit God Carrot.
Oh yes.
no, like Even with how much they are, it's like I don't have the money.
Fair. And honestly, you could probably just talk to Danny and be like, "Hey, would you let me trade it to you for one?"
Like, hey, you want the deal I have with them?
Danny's a little more reserved on it than I am. I'm more like, fuck it, we ball.
You're just like, oh yeah, alright. I don't blame you for it though. But, like,
Hey,
you know how iffy I was even just doing it with you because I was just like, is that even okay? Are you sure? So I wouldn't approach Danny about it because it's like, no, they have a money value. They want money for
right.
them. I'm not gonna do that.
Well,
If
Danny's big thing too is right now they're out of work, and that's the only, or it's how they're paying their rent. So that's why they're probably not gonna do it.
yeah,
But honestly, their bigger thing is if you come to them and you're really nice and you're not being a douche, they're most likely gonna say yeah.
I don't want to do that to them though. But yeah, it's like literally our streaming service Shudder just took its payment today, so my bank account or my PayPal has a whole $15.
It has a hole.
That's accurate. You know what? It'd be nice if you'd open game and actually finish opening instead of just going.
I was looking like, wait, you were just on the. I was like, you were just on. What happened?
I literally just keep going. That freezes and crashes. But yeah, like I said, that well, I think I saw that person wanting to sell.
Uh-huh.
I really like it. It's really cute, but like I said, money is a no-no.
So I have an issue with that person anyway, and you probably notice I'm a little more snippy with them than I usually am. But a few years ago, they had this kind of femboy-ish cow up for trade, and I was like, "Hey, I would like to trade you." And they're like, "Yeah, fine here, everything good." And the deal was because mine had quite a bit of extra art with it and quite a bit of extra value, they were to do a full body at normal commission rate to add on to the cow adopt. And I was like, cool, that works. Here's a request for it though, to make it more femme because I don't use male characters. And at first they kind of threw a little fit and they're like, well, I didn't know you were going to be changing things about them. I'm like, I'm literally just wanting to gender swap. Like, the body shape is literally staying the same. They're just losing their dick and getting another. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm like, well, it's my character once we complete the trade, so it doesn't really matter what you think about it. And that pissed them off. And they were like, well...
If they're getting rid of the character, they have no... I've never understood that at all. Just no, you can't change them. Like, I can understand if you don't want them to change the point of not being able to tell what they are, or the original design at all. But
literally just changing gender.
But even then, I'm always iffy about that kind of rule because it's like it's their character. They want it to be what they would like to use. But, like, especially in that case, it's like, that's a bit extreme.
Well, I mean, I look at, that one cat I've got from you, the white one with the gray. I felt so bad at first whenever I was like, I'm going to give them a small redesign just to update them a bit. And I was like, are you going to be okay with it? Am I going to upset you? And then you seem totally fine with it. And I'm like, okay, yay. I'm so glad. But there's still been a lot of anxiety of, like, did this bother her? Did it upset her? Obviously, I'm not getting rid of the character. It's staying with me. But, like, at the same time, I don't want to overstep since it is such an old character. And I'm like, you know what? If she didn't want this to happen, shouldn't have let it go. It's my character. I can do what I want at this point.
Also, not to mention, you
So
also
that's kind of
changed
the way I
gender,
did.
technically.
This is also true.
Like, when I saw it, I was like, huh, okay. Not my character anymore.
Yeah, like,
I'm just happy they're being used.
right. And at the end of the day, to me, that's what it should be. Like, do I have characters I've let go of that I fully regret? Absolutely. Will I ever see them again? Probably not. But I don't get to sit and be mad that I let them go because I let them go.
Yeah. Like, you're
But
free to regret it. Honestly, regretting getting rid of a character is so common. I don't know
Like,
anyone who has gotten rid of characters or adopts and not regretted it. What, Nathan?
the main 3 that I've regretted is this one Lynx that IPAN designed, and that one was more on the situation of the person who got her knowingly and brags about breaking my TOS.
Oh, I think I
And
remember you talking about that.
that's the main one. Another one is giving Loki co-ownership of Blue because he doesn't want to give the co-ownership back, and I'm not gonna force him. Like, I agreed to it. He did pay. I'm not gonna sit and be like, well, you just need to give that back. No, that's not how that shit works. I shouldn't have given it in the first place if I was gonna get all pissy about it. So, cool, fine, whatever. And the one I feel like the least towards is with Sky, just because I know that I still have access to her. If I really want to draw her, it's literally just she's just a really special character.
I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before. If you just come up to me and go, hey, I really want her back, I really miss her.
Yeah.
You'd get her back in a heartbeat.
I would have to find something to give you back in exchange, though. There's no way I just take her back.
I can understand that. But you do in fact have the option.
Yeah,
to just
but like,
take her.
and that's kind of like the big reason why I'm not like really stressing out about it. Shane time, Lauren. Okay, that's not the chain, sir.
Oh god.
Okay. Good.
I read.
Okay. Wrong way.
Yep.
I just had a bomb fall
Out
at
of
me.
stamina.
Come on. Hold properly.
Oh
god.
I just saved his life by tossing a fish in his hands.
Ah, no.
Oh, everyone's dead. Take the banana.
Who is it?
Me!
Ah!
I am alive. Also, after this one, I need to go eat.
Ah.
So I'm gonna end the stream and everything. Go eat and then come back and join y'all later.
We don't need to end it, Lauren. We can have a mukbang. Mukbang stream.
God, no.
Yeah, first off, no.
Kidding.
But also, I'm gonna go eat outside.
Without me?
Picnic?
Huh?
Without me, Lauren?
Well, you're not here. And also, what'd you say,
A little picnic.
Basically, yeah. One who lives here is, grilling up some burgers.
Oh god, I'm out.
Dude just went flying after we all died.
I'm out. Are you gonna stay on and play for a bit while she's eating, Nathan, or are you getting off?
Oh god. I am
You got
going
this.
to drop off this pot pie.
Oh.
Damn it.
I'm still alive.
Hey.
Mine. Oops.
You suck, Luke.
Sorry. Damn it, damn it, damn it. No, no, put me down! I got the chain last second. Damn it.
Oh, it's mine. Oh, I died.
Lard.
I just realized, do some of these characters have their own stamina meter? Because Garfed
Do
seems
what?
to not be able to grab stuff as often.
It depends on how much you use your stamina.
Run to the chain line.
Can't.
The chain's the other way, Lauren.
I can't make it to it. I'm dead.
Yep.
Oh.
Everyone's dead.
I'm still bouncing around.
You survived.
We also could turn being alive in the death trap.
That cat's like, excuse me, can I have your soul?
I crave souls. Please provide.
Exactly. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm gonna go drop off this pot pie and these two
Okay,
delicious
I'm just gonna be
burritos.
working on some dailies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop off and go get food.
Yeah.